It's the good memories that stay with you and gets people through their struggles. But it's also the mistakes you made that haunt you forever. I'm the one who chose to join you back then. I didn't know what I was capable of. That's all there is to it. I gotta use what time I have left to set things straight. I don't have the luxury of doing anything else.
We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. The shadows are getting stronger. We need to destroy the Dark Hour itself.
Let's head into Tartarus and try out our new equipment.
Yeah, nothing beats getting actual combat experience.
Oh, Junpei's got your back.
We expected as much, but don't be careless.
Persona abilities can be dangerous, depending on how they're used.
I want to use this power to help me live my own life. Take this seriously. I never noticed you could see the stars so clearly up here.
Knowing the truth isn't everything, right?
When that happens, I just go do something fun and forget about it.
It sounds interesting. Don't tell me you forgot your promise.
Go on.
Destroyed the entire world.
Nothing's gonna end. Not if we have anything to say about it.
Your reason for fighting, huh?
Man, I was so damn scared.
You're only scared because you're choosing not to run away. I want a purpose, and to have others I care about. That's why I came all this way.
Even if you do forget about us, I'll remind you.
Let's make sure this chapter of our lives ends on a happy note.
Prior to the beginning of this game, the Terminants, which had been confined to their own farm planets, harvested for Element 710, have broken loose. And Helldivers are being mobilized once more to deal with this threat, but also the brand new race. They seem to be called the Automatons, they work as full robots. It might not be a bad idea to put them in their place too. You're going to be playing as a Helldiver. They go through training. Very thorough training. And are frozen until needed. Our cryogenic technology is second to none. When you start to play as a Helldiver, they've just been defrosted and ready to command their super destroyer. In the game of Helldivers 2, you are going to spend most of your time in combat, fighting enemies. Everything that's happening outside of the mission when you're on your ship is about strategy. The galactic map shows you the current situation of the war. It shows you what planets are super Earth planets, what planets are being covered by some sort of enemy scum, and where the battlefront is. And as the Helldiver, you get to decide exactly what planet you're going to fight on, what enemies you're going to go against. You get to make quite a number of choices there. At the same time, the Galactic War is the place where Super Earth High Command is going to be communicating out to Helldivers across the galaxy. They'll be letting you know what the current top military priority is. They are broken out into two types of orders, major orders and personal orders. Major orders are big, long-lasting things that the community as a whole is working towards. These are things that are central to the story. There are ways in which you can be a major contributor to changing the face of the galaxy itself. That's going to take the combined effort of Helldivers across the galaxy working toward that type of goal. On the personal order level, something that you and your squad can do all together, maybe you'll be sent off to kill a couple of really terrifying enemies, and only in a specific way. And if you do it exactly in that way, you'll get a reward for having done the good work of Super Earth.
An operation is a number of missions. On lower difficulties, you have fewer missions. As you go into higher difficulties, you get more missions per operation. In a mission, you don't simply have one thing that you're doing. You need to shoot the nuclear missile, you need to start up the generators for it, you need to find the launch codes. These are objectives spread out on the map. There's also secondary optional objectives. You don't have to do it, but you are rewarded if you do. Sometimes you find an artillery gun that you can load up and then you can use that artillery gun. But there's also hostile ones. There are artillery emplacements, buildings that disables you from using your stratagems, gooey bug structures that spreads fog. You have your Helldiver destroyer. It can be upgraded. In the ship management, you buy bigger guns, better eagles, and to get those, you need samples. You find them on the level. You need to extract to get your samples with you to your ship. The requisition you use to buy stratagems. You get it mainly by just doing your missions. Most of your personal equipment, like your armor, your helmet, primary weapons, grenades, those are acquired in your warbond. And in the warbond you need medals. You get medals from doing operations. You also get it from doing orders. You have a lot of stuff that you as a player get to choose from and create a loadout that fits your playstyle.
The Galactic War isn't just that, though. It's also a place where we, as the developers, can interact with you, watching what you are doing, watching how the community is playing, and maybe, if appropriate, giving you just the weapon you need to push yourself over the edge. Or maybe, if it's the right time in the story, seeing a negative consequence and giving you an added challenge. We don't think that many other games are going to be able to offer what Helldivers 2 can. We love our game, and we want you to love our game just as much as we do. And we want to be part of it. We want to be part of it together alongside you. So, pre-order Helldivers 2 and let us play alongside you.
We are Banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
There is no love, only betrayal.
The wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play.
Our fate are in the hands of others now.
This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
If help we can, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. So I may have my resurrection, we'll kill people for our own ends.
We face a choice. If you're to come back, this is when it starts. Do we kill?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Help me!
Life to the living.
Look out!
Death to the dead.
Time and God have not yet healed. There is no God here. The Banisher sides with the living.
You're neither. Not Banisher. Not living.
Will you come to her aid?
Come no closer!
Now, when all is lost. If you do, I'll be waiting.
PlayStation.
In Warsaw, it doesn't take much to find yourself in a predicament. It feels familiar, yet I keep discovering how much has changed during my absence. I'm a Thaumaturge, and staring into the depths of the human soul is my craft. As classy as that sounds, there are times where I have to get my hands dirty.
Hey, Suski!
The gift of thaumaturgy runs deep in my family. I have it just like my beloved father had it before me. Whether it is truly a gift or an immeasurable curse is up for debate. Did father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
But why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? What do you intend to do?
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
The boundary that separates good from evil is hazy and elusive.
I didn't catch your name.
Some people believe their evil deeds are the work of inner demons. Yet I know these demons don't come to those with clear conscience. They bear a name, Salutars. And they always come uninvited. That giant bird must enjoy it. I can tame these beings and bend them to my will. Of course, it's not easy, as the border between thaumaturgy and insanity can be ambiguous. How about a little game? You may think that in this world our actions are ours alone, but I tend to see it rather differently.
Brave enough to cross even that final boundary?
My name is Viktor Szulski, and you will soon learn what the Thaumaturge is really capable of.
PlayStation.
The Feywilds await, and so too Nightingale. Awaken your first portal and tread on towards that which is boundless, beyond the measurable. Sequestered, struck by woe and lacking supplies, the question becomes, wilt thou be a survivor? Regardless of which portal variety you favor. necessary. Fly. Let my words steer your steps.
The Olympic Peninsula, the crown jewel of the Pacific Northwest. Its unmatched views and quiet solitude offer everything you need in the most beautiful place on Earth.
There is no cause for alarm. Take shelter in the closest pocket of stability in your area, and please refrain from thoughts or memories of home.
The chain of events were in plain sight. Strange accidents leading to the government's claim of eminent domain and subsequent seizure of the peninsula. The evacuation of 100,000 people, and the attempt and abject failure at containing the rumors that spread like wildfire.
10.
It was hours before Arthur came to extract us.
9.
Some zone secrets are best left secret.
8. 7.
I don't even look up at the sky anymore.
6.
Was she a myth, martyr, or monster?
5.
Nothing had more potential than limb technology.
4.
And look what it did to the Olympic Peninsula.
3. 2. 1.
Distinct honor to introduce to you the American people a new scientific frontier where the raw power, the potential is limitless. On this day, we welcome our Faraday future.
PlayStation.
Something has long been lurking in the dark. The fire is the only hope. The tribe does what it must. Can they keep the fire burning and the tribe fed? The darkness comes. Sound the night horn. Despite the shadow's presence, the tribe grows. A bigger tribe means more help, but more fear, more wills. Has the tribe mastered the night? Or has the night been waiting for the right time? An eclipse. A night without end. A riot. The tribe turns on itself. When the dust settles, a lone tribesman sits in the ashes of a once growing tribe. But he will get up. He will rebuild. Because the tribe must survive.
Sephiroth.
What happened to this place?
It was Sephiroth.
It can't be.
He wants to finish what he started and rule over the planet.
You coming?
Way ahead of ya!
We have to help them.
Let's get to work.
You are truly a model soldier. We can handle this. I will reclaim our world.
PlayStation.
Fed up with fleeing, hiding, and fighting in a world infested with zombies? Well, put your trust in me, Jeff Tusk. And put your trust in ParadiZe. Thanks to our zombie guard technology, everyone is safe. Zombies won't attack you, they'll defend you. ParadiZe is a safe place for everyone, where you'll have nothing more to fear. Join me. Everyone is welcome in ParadiZe.
Shh. I know, Brian. Stop fixating. You have to move on. It was a beautiful dream. How could Dad have done any better? You should be ashamed of yourself. After everything I've done for you. Well, you know what? Forget it. We still have lots of work to do. All right, Brian? After all, life always finds a way.